You're going to get so many no's. Send as much applications as you can. CV, and you have a cover letter. Tailor your CV and your cover letter to the job you're applying to. So many. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, I'm Vanessa and I'm a YouTuber based in Germany, and I do content about life in Germany, and I also do lifestyle vlogs. So today, from the title of the video, you can tell we are going to be talking about how you can transition as a student to a worker. So many students in Germany, most of the times they are worried, like myself. I was so worried about transitioning, like how is life after school? Am I going to go back to my country? Am I going to be able to secure a job for myself? Those questions are always in the minds of students, especially those who are intending to stay back, those who don't want to go back to their countries. So that was my case. I've been in that shoe. If you're in the shoe, it's not a big deal, okay? You just have to keep watching and you can learn from my tips. I want to share my personal experience and the experience of others whom I know and what they have done, and it worked. What I did and it worked for me. So if you're in school and you're thinking of, oh God, after school, what am I going to do to keep myself in this country? So because you know, if you're done with school and you're unable to secure a job, you're going to be given an 18 months visa. This visa is for you to use this 18 months time to look for a job for yourself. And if you cannot secure a job within these 18 months, then you are supposed to leave Germany and go back to your country of origin. So for many students like myself, we didn't want to go back. So while I was in school, I was already thinking of how am I going to make it possible for me to stay here so I don't have to go back to Cameroon. So I had to, put one or two together, do research, and I was able to land a job after school. So I'm here to share my experience with you. So I really hope it helps you in your journey from transitioning from a student to a worker. For me, I think the first thing is that as a student, you should, before getting into that course, I think you really have a prospect of what you want to be in the future. So if you want to start looking on how to secure a job for yourself, I think you have to start looking in industries that are in line with what you're studying already. So while you're in school, since you're in Germany, it's very important that you learn the language. There's no way, I don't know how to emphasize learning this language. This language is a big barrier for us foreigners, especially if you cannot speak. But if you can speak, then you're good to go. So while you're in school, please do yourself this favor and learn the German language, because without a language, life here is going to be so tough for you, like it was for me. But I had to, overcome it by taking a language course. The next thing you have to do is it's very important that you also look for internships. If you can go for internships and practicals in different companies, you can also request to write your project with the company. So when you do those things, some people are lucky to go for internships or to do their projects with companies, and at the end of the day, the company will say they want to keep you. So that's something you have to look out for. If you cannot do your project with the company, at least look for somewhere to do internship, even for at least 6 months. When you start job applications and these companies see that you have done something already, even though it was an internship, at least it's still an experience, because for you to be an intern in a company, you're also seen as a worker, because so you're working. So if you put that 6 months, at least 6 months experience on your CV, that you've done internship in this company, and the company, these were your responsibilities, I think it's going to go a long way to help in your job search application. So while you're in school, like I said, make sure you learn the language and try to look for internships. These strategies will help you land a job when you're done. So if you already have all of this in place, it's good that you also have a CV. The CV should be tailored to the job you want to apply to. So if you go to a job description, they're going to tell you the kind of responsibilities you're going to be doing and the kind of person they want to employ in their company. So you want to make sure that your CV is tailored to that job advertisement. Make sure you look at the skills they are looking for. Just look at the characteristics of what they said in that job advertisement, and try to make sure you align your CV to that job advertisement. Make sure you say the truth on your CV. Don't lie, don't oversay things. Say things as they are. Try to tailor things in a way that is going to kind of match what the company is looking for. Yeah, so if you have a CV, then you have to also make sure you have a motivation letter. This is also very important. The motivation letter is just for you're addressing a letter to the company, and you're actually explaining your motivation, the reasons why you choose to apply to their company. So I think on the motivation letter, you have to really say yourself, tell them who you are, what you're going to do when you come to your company, so that they already see you as somebody that will do the job if actually you're given the opportunity to work in their company. So yeah, so if you have all these things ready, I think before you're done with school, 1 year before graduation, I would advise that you already start applying for jobs, because if you want to wait till you're done with school, then there's a likelihood that it's going to be too tough on you. You're going to be so pressured because you know you have 18 months to look for a job. That pressure is going to come on you. So for you not to be pressured, it's good that you already start looking for jobs when you are still in school, like 1 year before the date of completion. Try to really start applying to companies. When you go for interviews, they always ask you, when is your expected start date? Then you tell them that you want to start on this date. Some companies can even offer you jobs even before you finish school. So that's even the plus for you. For you to find a job before you finish is a plus. So it means you're just going to transition from a student to a worker even though you are still in school. There's something I failed to mention. During job search, it's not an easy process. You're going to get so many no's, so many rejections, but that shouldn't scare you. You should know the reason why you're applying for those jobs, and whatever no you get, you should just continue sending in applications. Send as much applications as you can send, because trust me, you're going to get so many. Unfortunately, we are sorry. We wish you all the best. So no matter how many rejections you get, keep at it. Continue sending in the applications. You're definitely going to find a company that will be waiting to have you. So even if you have 100 no's, maybe the 101 application will be the one that will say yes. So don't give up. Just keep sending in as much applications as you can send. Trust me, you're definitely going to get something. I hope this video helps you. At this point, it's a bye-bye for me. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do to subscribe and like this video and send it to as much persons as you can send. You don't know the one person you're going to be saving with this information. Bye.